Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I have a special treat for you today. It's Rush the Rock. And I've got it in widescreen too, with a simple action replay cheat. I like the colors. This is a very colorful game. That's a new car to this. I'm pretty sure everything new made its way into Rush 2, but it still looks different. This game is definitely unique in some ways. The frame rate kind of dips a little bit here and there, but the music doesn't get nasty, so it should be alright. I think that's just an emulation issue. And I don't mean emulation on my end. I mean that because this is the Gamecube emulating an arcade machine. Like right there, the frame rate's a little funky. But it's not a big deal. I played around with this a little bit. That secret down there is totally different than it is in Rush 2. This music is pretty bad. Just like the first Rush game, not the best music. I'm gonna give this and Rush 2049 their own videos, but for the rest of it, I'll probably just do a series of videos titled Midway Arcade Collection, because it's got like Hydro Thunder and some other stuff in there. And everybody's favorite, race driving, aka hard driving. I think my favorite thing about this is the colors. The sky is really pretty. I love that skybox. Nice JPEG of the city back there for mainland San Francisco. I like the way the car's controlling this. It's actually a little easier than Rush 2. It's a little bit easier than both of the N64, well, Rush 1 and Rush 2. 2049 has good controls if you know how to get the settings right. I can't do it anymore. IKTF, buddy. Oh, I can't stand it anymore. The draw distance on the vehicles is much farther than it is on the 64 version. You can't quite see those low poly models as well. Also, no fog. This in here is totally different than the 64 version. I can barely hear what they're even saying. They got a whole bunch of different voice clips in this. I guess the only voice clips in the 64 was the countdown and "It's dangerous!" At least the timer's manageable here. I wonder if they changed that from the actual arcade version. Or maybe this is just a straight port from that. I gotta say, I think this version's definitely better. Okay, we just like, there we go. Yeah, the console version of that song is much better. Alright, let's see what the other tracks look like. And you can, if you hit left on the D-pad, you get access to a whole different group of cars. And you can see they had already made most of the vehicles that were in Rush 2.
3, 2.
And there were even more in Rush 2. The hell is going on here? The physics on the cars is not great. I definitely prefer the way it is in the 64 version. You kind of bounce all over the place when you hit them. The steering is a little bit easier in this, but the physics for the track are not as good. They definitely improved that for the 64 version. Interesting, different version of the music here. I swear this is closed off in the 64 version. I'm pretty sure I got footage of me driving straight into that fence that blocks that passage. Frame rate seems good on this stage. Alright, let's see if I can get through that shortcut this time. Slow down a bit. Shit. What is reverse? B? Unfortunately, I couldn't get this in 1080, but what are you gonna do? Is there wind on this stage? I feel like I'm getting blown to the side. Fortunately, the audio is balanced well on this one. Some of the games in this collection have bad audio balancing. Ooh. For the next few races, I might just do 1 or 2 laps. Since we've seen this in the console version, it's really just a matter of seeing how different it looks for the arcade. The Alcatraz stage, as far as I know, is the only different one. Fug. Oh, fug. Rock. Did I just do that one? Because I'll just go in order. Rouge.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, it's this stage. This music is killing me. Borp, borp. For some reason, the N64 versions all had better music. Even Rush 2049's arcade soundtrack isn't that great. Yeah, this is some, like, farty music. Not quite Genesis levels of farty, but it's up there. Wonder if that extra area is here. Probably not. With this draw distance, you'd probably be able to see it by now. Actually, no, I can see stuff drawing up there. Let's find out. Now it's really foggy all of a sudden. Oh, it is out here. Cool. What does that say? Mace the pumpkins? Well, this is going to kill the race. Look how far out of bounds I am on the map. I'm not sure what I hit there. Somehow not out yet. Well, that makes me wonder if the other stunt track is down there. How the hell would you even see it? Getting down there would eat up all the time. Whoa. Alright, I'm going to check this little shortcut here. Then I'll probably move on to the next level. I would like to keep this to one part, but we'll see. Ooh, this is different. What the fuck was that noise? Was that a person? I'm not sure if that was a person or if I ran over somebody's cat. I think the fog is just because we're by the water. It's kind of cool. Or maybe that's to obscure the secret area out there. No, that's probably because of the water. That's cool. looks like the jump up onto that building isn't here. Okay, let's check out one of the other stages. So we've seen these, that one. We see this one yet? Full simulation? Oh, I thought this was like locked. It's just because it's... the car's so intense they have it in a cage. I thought it was because it wasn't unlocked yet. This car's out of control. Full simulation probably means shitty controls. No, actually, I like how this one controls. This is the vehicle choice for bad dudes. This MIDI reminds me of like old PC games. I used to think like SimCity or something. That saxophone, holy shit. It's insane! It sounds like those voice clips play when you go through shortcuts. Well, I gotta say, this is actually pretty cool. I was expecting this to just be kind of like, yeah, we'll look at the Alcatraz stage, whatever, but this is really the first time I've had the opportunity to play the arcade version of 1. And this is pretty fun. As far as racing games go, I'd say this holds up. You can't beat the simplicity of something like this. Just hit the gas and steer the car in the right direction. This is something anybody can play. I forgot my stopwatch. I need to start using a stopwatch so my parts aren't so big that they make my computer explode. Okay, let's check out the others. All of those are extreme, oh my. Well, this one's just advanced. Let's give this baby a shot. What are the other extreme ones? Oh, the pickup. That's pretty. I like the decals on the pickup. They're a little different than Rush 2. I think all the vehicles have different decals. Nice little trolley over there. I see, it looks like they've got some joke posters on the sides of the road, but I can't really pay attention to them. I remember this shortcut. Did Rush do the joke ads before Grand Theft Auto? Actually, I think Streets of SimCity was the first to do the joke, like, radio ads. We're getting stunty. Okay, let's check out the next. Yep, it certainly is that stage. That's the one with the stunt track, so I'll end with that, and we'll check this one out first. It's the pickup and then the prototype. I'm not doing manual. I don't think manual's very fun in Rush.
3, 2, 1, run!
Has anyone ever seen an arcade machine for this particular iteration of Rush? The only ones I ever saw were 2049. I know there's a website that shows you the locations of various arcade machines. Maybe I should check, see if I can find the Rock. Who knows, maybe there's one that's close. Oh boy. That wasn't my reset. The game just said, nope. You blew it. That part was a little rough. I can see why this one said extreme. Some nice cardboard cutout spectators. A staple of racing games. Alright, that's enough of that one. We got one more track left to check out here. This was just so that we could have a quick look at what the game looks like. I want to drive that truck again. I like this one. I bet you I won't even be able to get down to that area. I'm gonna have to do it, like, after a lap. Okay, I think it's right around where the top loop is on the map. Oh my god, what is this music? Okay, this one might take the cake for the worst song in the Rush series. Yeah, this might be even worse than the wah, wah, wah. Same stage, too. Oof. That is rough. Yeah, this is like Paint Brawl tier. This deserves a place in bad music compilations. I see people post the battle theme from Twilight Princess, and my first thought when I hear that is, no, it's supposed to sound weird, dude. You don't get it. Okay, we're getting close here. Gonna be down that way. Shit. Oh, it looks like you don't even go over that way. That may be an N64 exclusive. I mean, really, you wouldn't be able to do anything down there anyway. You wouldn't have enough time. Alright, I think it would be like around here if I were to go down the side. It would be like here-ish, wouldn't it? Let's see, is it back there? No. Keep going. There's a guardrail down here. Alright, I think it would be like right about here, if it was. Oh my god, it is. Holy shit. It is in here. Oh, almost! Well, fuck. Now I need to redo this. I need to replay this and get a look at it down there. There's gotta be a way... Okay, there's gotta be like a Game Shark cheat for me to turn the timer off. I'm gonna go investigate and I will BRB. Alright, oh my god. Why did it do that? I was about to say, okay, I'm back, and I don't think the timer disable cheat worked, but I have enough time to go in there. But as soon as I unpause it, it respawns me. We'll see, maybe it'll just go to 0 and let me keep playing, because I disabled the timer. Okay, yeah. Whew. It did work. Yay. We could see it. And just like the N64 version, do one trick and then explode and get respawned. Yep. Yep, sure is the same stunt track. Alright. Well, at least we got to see it. We know it exists. I put on another cheat for disable catch-up or whatever the hell it is, but apparently that's not what it... It didn't stop me from respawning. At least I was able to show both of the secret areas, unless there's something else in here that I'm unaware of, which is always possible. I think there's an invisible wall in here. I want to say there's an alternate path somewhere through here, maybe not in this version. Okay, that's enough of that music. Well, that does it for Rush the Rock. I will be back with the rest of the Midway Arcade Collection 3 and a separate video for Rush 2049. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.